Joining us, the Coors Virtual Side Seats, the current AEW World Champ, Jon Moxley. John, great to have you with us. You had your face-to-face with Eddie Kingston on Wednesday's AEW Dynamite. It was right here on TSN2. How would you characterize your relationship with Eddie going into Saturday's Full Gear main event?
Well, Eddie Kingston is a guy that I knew and loved for many years. Over 10 years ago, we first crossed paths, and this is a guy that is a very what you see is what you get kind of guy, and nobody was happier to see him in AEW than me. And then now when he's finally got this opportunity and he's got this money to put in the bank and he's got this worldwide exposure and now he's finally got everything that he's worked for all these years, all of a sudden now he starts being a jerk, and I don't really get that. And he's a lot of frustration can build up over the years when you don't get the opportunities that you think are yours, that you deserve in this business. And he's now taking a lot of that frustration out on me. And I don't really appreciate that. We don't need that kind of attitude here in AEW. We don't need that kind of negativity. You're bringing me down, man. So as the sheriff around here, I'm going to take out the trash. And I'm going to beat Eddie Kingston so mercilessly that he will say the words, "I quit." And in doing that, hopefully, he will repent, and I will get my friend back that I used to have. He will admit that he was wrong, that his attitude is poor, and he will confront his own ego in that moment. Or I just keep beating on him and choking him and breaking his limbs until I put him out of wrestling, because we don't need that kind of attitude here at AEW. It's a happy place.
That's a unique way to get a friend back, beat them up, and then you're friends again. Hey, whatever works. AEW's flagship show, Dynamite, just celebrated its one-year anniversary. You're the champ. You said you're the sheriff. What have you enjoyed most about the organization?
For me, it's the freedom to be yourself, to not be put in any kind of box, to not be told who you are or what you're going to do or what you're going to say, or to just literally get to be you. I look at every situation that I'm put in or I find myself in like I would in real life, and I just react to it the same way I would react to it in real life. So, and Eddie Kingston is much the same way, my opponent this weekend. It's pretty much what you see is what you get. When you see Eddie Kingston in the ring talking trash, cutting a promo, that's literally the exact same way that he would act if somebody came and delivered a pizza and it wasn't the correct toppings. He would yell and scream in the exact same way, and he would slap the pizza guy around and intimidate him in the same way he would try to do to another wrestler. And I'm pretty much the same way. If I'm in the ring or cutting a promo or doing whatever, I'm pretty much doing exactly what you would see in real life. There's not much difference. And that kind of freedom, it's very relaxing, to put it the most accurately. I just show up to the building and just do my thing. And I don't have to worry about being put in any kind of boxes or anything. And I think that's why you're seeing so many great, authentic performances from so many of the great talent here at AEW, is everybody's just being themselves, and they get to be the best version of themselves. You're getting heart and soul, blood and guts pro wrestling from the heart and soul of the wrestlers themselves. And I think that's what's really endearing this product to people all over the world, in America, in Canada, where you guys are at, which I hope we get to come to soon enough. We had plans for a tour in the UK. We were going to be in Toronto. My wife is from Toronto, so it's become kind of a second home for me. We spend a lot of time there. I love Canada. I love that city, and I hope to bring AEW live to Canada one day when the world gets back to normal. So I'm looking forward to that.
John, I'm glad you brought up that you spent a lot of time in Toronto, and that's, of course, because your wife is from the area, Renee Paquette, and our final question comes from Renee. She wants to be referred to as Renee from Ajax. So her question is, would you rather me prepare the Wagyu or the strip steak after you return home from defeating Eddie Kingston? What's your answer to that?
Wagyu all day, every day. I need a big fatty piece for a celebration like this. When I'm training for a title defense, when I'm hardening my body and my soul and putting myself through hell to prepare for war, then I'll have, the lean, stringy meat of a strip steak and really get into, gnawing it and, really get in there and picture my opponent's tendons and bones and joints in this piece of dry meat. And I'll chew it up in order to prepare for my title defense. But in a celebration, I want a nice, I want it to slice like butter and savor it, the Wagyu for the celebration. I don't know why that even is a question. It's quite obvious. She clearly doesn't understand the system yet, but, we're working on it.
I'm going to let you guys work that out, you and Renee, John. But I do want to thank you for joining us. Good luck defending your title against Eddie, and make sure you catch it this Saturday in the main event in Full Gear. That's only on pay-per-view. John, thank you so much for joining us.
No, yeah, I think this is going to be the best pay-per-view we may have ever put on. The card is stacked top to bottom. If you love professional wrestling, if you've ever been a fan of professional wrestling, this is the night for you to tune in. Check it out, Full Gear, this Saturday night.